Hi everyone, this is my Module 5 project submission. Um, so I have the first slide here essentially for opportunity evaluation, defining the problem. And this is regarding ability to retain customers and avoid customer churn. So the target user in this case is going to be a customer care agent or a retention agent who helps in retaining customers and reducing the churn of the customer. The problem statement here is um, provide the ability for the agent to let the agent know in advance if a customer is a low risk customer and can be retained, even if a customer misses a few payments. So essentially provide a score. The reason why it matters is a customer who churns and who has been with the company for quite a long period of time will have a CLV, a customer long-term value, with bringing in a lot of revenue, and losing a customer means loss of revenue. And to acquire a new customer, there would be an increased cost for that. So there's a double-edged sword there, and it's the reason why it's so important to retain customer. The current state of the problem leads into an issue where because there is no score available, the customer agent or the retention agent doesn't have any clue on how valuable the customer is. So the CLV is not known and the risk associated is not known. So they wouldn't know the value of how much they are bringing in, the customer is bringing in, and the risk of losing that customer. So that's the current state without an ML model. And this is on a huge customer base of 35 million customers. So moving to the next one, defining the success using the CRISP-DM, the business understanding. The expected impact is to be able to reduce the customer churn and improve the retention. The metrics I've come up with are really around reduction in losing the CLV, so maintain the revenue coming from the customer. That's a business outcome. So there is an from an outcome perspective, it is cost avoidance and being able to maintain the revenue. And an output perspective, it's mean squared error of all the aggregate productions. We're coming up with a score. So that would be the metric, and targets would be the outcome is reduction of loss, reducing the loss of losing customers by $10 million. It's a business outcome, and output would be we would have the mean square less than some defined criteria, low, medium, high. Low would be the customer risk score would be less than 0.5, medium would be 0.6, and then high risk would be 0.8 and above. Constraint, predictions must be in categories of low, medium, high, and these going to need to be available for the agents. So moving on to the validation plan and the sort of the system design. The validation plan will be explained to the potential users, and they will be categorized in the customer scores will be categorized into low, medium, high risk category. And the design wise, we would explain sort of the architectural decisions that are going to be around the inputs. Would use historical last 2 years worth of customer payment data. Look any missed payments in the last 90 days, 3 months, average monthly balance, average monthly outstanding balance. Those are sort of the things that would be considered into the architectural of the model. And the potential risks in the model are there will be some input drift. Potentially this might not be suitable or would be totally be applicable or the model for the first time new customers, because there is no risk score available and no history. There might be some latency if there is a large volume of customers being inquired currently. So there might be a small response time implication. There is potential concept drift. There is potential latency if there is a large volume of customers being inquired currently. So there might be a small response time implication. There is potential concept drift. 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 but it would be monitored and evaluated. The model will be evaluated in the feedback mechanism. And other potential issues could be agents would need a ability to override values provided by the model, presented by the model in certain scenarios, edge cases. There could be personal hardship. There could be some cases where the model might provide high risk, but there might be some special circumstances the customer might be going in. So agents would probably be able to override in those special edge scenarios. So I kind of covered sort of the opportunity evaluation, the business understanding, the validation plan, the system design, and sort of the potential risks in production. So this completes sort of my submission for the project. Thank you.